Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 23rd day of April 2019, and we're here for CVAC varsity baseball. Looks like Jim Varon umping on the bases. Jason Kaplan is, Varon behind the plate. Kaplan on the bases. There's a ground ball foul. Our batter is, let's see here, Jack Grinnell. He's the catcher. On the pitching rubber is Bryce, can't be Bryce Claudio, Brian Claudio. I wrote Bryce down for some reason. Unless he's changed his name in the off season. Out, nice pickup here, shortstop. Who's the shortstop? Caleb Labarge over to first baseman Noah Gagno for the out. So a nice play, well hit ball. And the batter now is Russell Gallo. He's the pitcher for the Sentinels. Ticonderoga at Northeastern Clinton. We just barely got the lineups written down. We got the official sheets that we could have used, the official lineup sheets, but with the slight breeze we're having today, it's off and on. I only have two hands, so holding two roster sheets and a microphone and a camera and all that good stuff, I just decided to rewrite them all, so just barely got that done. The first pitch was about to be thrown. So Claudio's pitching. At first base is Noah Gagno. The catcher is Angel Claudio. A brother combination here. Second base is Jack Bolson. Shortstop Caleb Labarge. Ethan Garens at third base in the hot corner. That's ball four. So that'll put Gallo on. It'll bring up Nick Robarge Green. The second baseman will step in now. And we'll continue that defense for the Cougars. Outfield left to right, you have Aiden Supernaw, Landon Coulombe, and Chase Ross. High and tight. The non-starters are Sam Bolson, Michael Pennington, and Gabe Sisko. And Coach Jeff Norton informed us that two players are not here today. Braden and Hunter LaValle are not here. So, yeah, two more players. Those just missing. Boy, those are close. But we don't have the plate view from our angle here, obviously. And what we have is one on and one out. 66 degrees when we shut our vehicle off, so it's a very pleasant day in the North Country. One of the things about the Ticonderoga team and team from Crown Point is that, look out. Where'd he go? Where's the guy? There he is. Well, I'm a little blinded here by the light. He's looking right into the sun here. He's lucky he didn't get a line drive hit right at him. The teams in southern Essex County get a lot more playing time, pre-season playing time than teams up here in the north. Just a few degrees warmer. They're able to get out in the fields a little earlier, spend more time out there. And it certainly does make a difference. They're further ahead. That's a balk. And the pitch. Chopper at the plate. It's going to stay fair. Angel Claudio over to first. Nice play. Nice move. Good throw. So Claudio to the first baseman Gagno. And of course, Gallo advanced to third. He had advanced to second on the balk. Now the cleanup man, Michael Duchesne, will step in. He's the third baseman. Just missing. I smiled when I saw the Cougar preseason schedule. The schedule that's done before the season starts is back in, set up in February and March when Dreams are alive. It's going to get into left field, and it's going to result in a run scoring. So a run for Ti. No hits yet. He got on a walk, advanced on a balk, advanced on an infield out, and now gets away on the throw to third, strike call. Anyway, preseason schedule, so March 31st, today's the 23rd of April. To my knowledge, it's the first time Cougars have had a game here on this field. But March 31st, they originally had scheduled, or March 30th maybe, Bruston Moira, and a non-league game. So base hit here for Duchesne. Now, Bryce Gatraku, I'm really guessing at this guy's name, is up, first baseman. So we all start planning for spring and hoping for good weather, but a whole lot of stuff has been rescheduled. And of course the thing is with the high school sports here, with the Easter vacation, people taking off for a week. There's a strike called. People take off for a week, so the league plays for a week or 10 days. But again, most of those weren't played because of our weather. But theoretically, they would have played for a week or 10 days, and then had 8, 9, 10 days with no school. Strike 2. So it's a short season. Today's the 23rd. A month from now, this season's got to be heading for the playoffs. And this is the first game. Base hit to the left side, so it's first and second with 2 down. I'll bring up shortstop Terrence Benedict. Clark Hurdick over here tells me he's been working on the infield here, trying to get it in tip-top shape. Looks like he's done a pretty good job. There's a well-tagged ball. It's going to be deep into left field. It's going to be extra bases. 2 runs should score. And it's going to be a 2-run double to make it 3-0 here in the first. Now Connell Tierney steps in. He's the center fielder. One and one. Popped up. Might be trouble. Stays fair. And with 2 outs, Benedict was running. So he scores to make it 4-0. That was about a yard fair. Bloop base hit down the line for Tierney. Now Carson Reeves, the left fielder, is the batter. 4 runs in, 2 outs, man on, strike 1. Or is there 5 runs in? Let's see here. It's the 8th batter. No, it'll be 4 runs in, 1 on, 2 outs, 1 at the plate. So that's 8. That's popped up. That's going to be out of play. That's going to drop in. Again, runners going on contact. And so another run. That makes it 5 here in the first. Tony Martucci, the designated hitter, 9th batter of the inning, will step in. He's batting for Carter Diedrich, the right fielder. The non-starters are Dylan Schlogel and Stephen Barnaby for the Sentinels. Coach Norton out talking to his team. Actually, I think that was Coach Miller who went out there. Strike one. Swings it in the dirt. He's going to reach on a drop third strike. A break there for Ticonderoga. Keeps the inning alive. Runners at the corners and top of the order coming up. Catcher Jack Grinnell, the batter. The third, long throw in the dirt. Throw was in the dirt. Gagnon knocked it down, but wasn't able to field it cleanly, so another run scores. First and second. And all this started, the first run scored, there were 2 outs. Russell Gallo now, the pitcher, who's saying, hey, I'm going to have a substantial lead when I step out in that pitching rubber. CVAC does not have a run rule. MVAC has a 15-run rule after 5 innings. I saw a game in the paper today where a team won 26-0 in the CVAC. Foul tipped. Oop. Ball 4. Twelfth batter of the inning now. Nick Robarge Green. 6 in, 3 on, 2 outs. Strike one. That's foul. Strike 2. That's a ball back to the pitcher. Claudio knocks it down. He's going to have to hurry. He gets him just in time. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first. A long top half of the first inning. 6-0 Ticonderoga after one here, half of one here on Hometown Cable. Just to show you what I'm looking at here for that first baseman's Gatraku is as good as I can guess here for the last name of the first baseman. I apologize, because chances are it's wrong. Brian Claudio is leading off the Cougar half of the first inning. He leads it off with a walk. And now shortstop Caleb Labarge steps in. Oh, you got jewelry on there. Oh. It's a no-no. Anybody got jewelry on? Any of the fans got jewelry on? I think some of the fans do. Okay, I think you get one warning, and after that, you get ejected, I think. What happened? Hit him. So the first 2 batters are on for the Cougars. And third baseman Ethan Guerin will step in. Defense for Sentinels. Let's see. Pitching is Gallo. Catching is Grinnell. First base is Gatraku. Second base Robarge Green. Third base is Duchesne. Shortstop Benedict. Outfield Reeves, Tierney, and Diedrich going from left to right. And Guerin takes the pitch. 6-0 Ticonderoga in the first. Just missed. High fly ball, straight away center. No advance. Caught by the center fielder Tierney for the first out. And I've just killed my first black fly of the season here. Here's the Cougar center fielder, Landon Coulomb. To right field. It is caught. Claudio advances to third. So it's first and third as Coulomb flies out to the right fielder Diedrich. And now first baseman Noah Gagnon will step in for the Cougars. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Cougars trailing 6-0 to the Ticonderoga Sentinels. The lefty lines and delivers low. And we'll see if Labarge will steal second. Usually with a man on third, you steal second. Swing and a miss. But with the big 6-0 lead, they might not be taking any chances, but stealing second takes that force off, puts a man in scoring position. That's fouled off. That's put in play up the middle, base hit. Well, actually not up the middle, between first and second. And that's a case there with the stolen base occurring. And here's good heads up race running. Good, Gagnon advances to second. Good heads up base running there by Gagnon. That ball hit by Gagnon was probably something that the second baseman might have had a good shot at fielding, but with the runner in motion, Labarge in motion, second baseman was shading towards second base. Angel Claudio, the catcher, steps in. 6-1 is the score now. Then at second and third, Cougars trying to get a few back on the Sentinels. It's in the dirt. Off the fist. Run scores. Run scores. Off the fist. I think Claudio was suffering a little bit there. Some of those can hurt when you hit them just right. Jack Bolson now the second baseman. Another run scores. We'll give him an infield hit on that. That would have been an excellent play to get him. So runners at the corners. Bolson at the plate. 6-2 now. And again, we'll expect Claudio to be stealing. Aiden Supernaw on deck. Hit back to the pitcher. Gallo. Run number 3 crosses. Now, I was looking up Gallo's name, so you folks watching at home will have to tell me what happened there. Looked like it was going to be a routine play, and all of a sudden I hear first baseman Gatraco indicating that it didn't turn out that way. So second and third, 6-3 is the score now. So if nothing else, the Cougars have managed to get 3 of those runs back. Supernaw at the plate, representing a potential tying run with 2 outs here in the first. Fouls off. And before we get too far into this, we want to thank Coach Norton for renewing his viewer support of Hometown Cable. This is viewer-supported local television, particularly now when we no longer have the ability to sell advertising with our cable portion, we're going to evolve into something that'll give us something for the internet, but that hasn't happened yet either. So particularly important that we get viewer support. Super now goes down looking. Cougars pick up 3, Strand 2, and after one full inning, it's 6-3 Ticonderoga. Top half of the second. Cleanup man Michael Duchesne leading off with his team up 6-3 here at Ticonderoga at Northeastern. We got a new pitcher. The old center field pitcher switch. So Landon Coulomb has come in to take the ball, and Claudio replaced him in center field. To the right side, it's going to be dropped. They've had good luck dropping him in on that right side. Just hit them where they ain't. They've had good luck doing that down the right field side, down the line on the right side. Bryce Gatraku, whose name is probably nothing like that, steps in. Late strike call. The 0-1 pitch, strike 2. Could be trouble. Drops in just beyond the grass. Throw to second. Sounds like he's safe. Good try. Good try. So first and second. Nobody out, and Terrence Benedict, the shortstop, stepping in. So, good effort there by second baseman Bolson. Foul ball. Way to work, Lando. Keep third straight. You're fine, Miles. Up the middle, hard hit. You got the middle runner. You got the out. You got an out. First and third, one down. And Connell Tierney now will step in. 41. Center fielder. Strike one, goes after a high one. Two. And steal a second. Second and third now with one out. Strike 3. Big strikeout there for Coulomb. 2 down. And this is hit to third. Nice pickup by Gagnon. That batter was number 13. That's Reeves. Hit to third. A good pickup there by Garand. His fire to first was in the dirt, and a nice pickup by Gagnon to get the out. So Ticonderoga does not score, and we're going to go to the bottom of the second. It's still 6-3 Sentinels. Chase Ross leading off for the Cougars. Ball one. Bottom of the second, 6-3 Ticonderoga. That was strike 2, top of the order on deck. He bunts. Make contact, make that play, fire to first in time. So good hustle there by Gallo over to Gatraku. And we have one down. And center fielder Brian Claudio, the batter. Ball one. Lefty delivers. Off the plate. Foul tipped. Strike 2. 2-2, I think. Strike 3. That's 2 down. And now shortstop Caleb Labarge steps in. One. Pitch from Gallo. Ball 2. Was it in play down the first base side? Unassisted put out to end the inning. Cougars go down quietly 1-2-3. Actually 9-1-2, but it's 1-2-3 in the scorebook. 6-3 after 2 full here on viewer supported local television, hometown cable. Tony Martucci, designated hitter. It'll be 9-1-2 for Ticonderoga, leading 6-3 in the third. Martucci batting for Diedrich, the right fielder. Very close. I'd make a lousy home plate umpire because I'd have a big strike zone. I'd be consistent, but I'd have a big strike zone. Ball 3. Ball 4. So leadoff walk to the number 9 batter in the lineup. We'll bring up the top of the order with nobody out. And it's going to be Jack Grinnell. Coulomb checks the runner. Foul ball, strike 1. In play, up the middle, base hit. It'll be first and second. Nobody out. Here's pitcher Russell Gallo, sometimes known as Rusty. Foul ball, strike 1. Strike. Finally figured out who that old guy is behind the backstop. It looks like the Bear is there, Barry Norton. High. Foul back. Supposed to get rain later on. I just felt a sprinkle, but I think we're not supposed to get any rain until later in the evening. Our clouds over us, but hopefully not much rain in them. I believe it's a full count. Ball 4 just missing. That's going to load the bases with nobody out. There's the second baseman, Nick Robarge Green. Base is full, nobody out. Strike 1. His team already leading 6-3. Popped up. Out of play. Strike 2. Pitch from Coulomb. High. I think that makes it 2-2. Center field. That'll definitely be a sacrifice. There's a throw. So sacrifice fly gets run number 7 in. 1 out. It's straight to Brian Claudio. Get the ball back in a hurry. 1 out, and Michael Duchesne, a third baseman and cleanup batter, is at the plate. Got a play. Look out. Hit sharply to second. Going to look for two. We get one. Throw to first. Will be in time. A nice double play. A 4-6-3 double play. So that's went from Bolson to Labarge over to Gagnon for the out. So a nice 4-6-3 double play stops the bleeding here. So it's 7-3 Ticonderoga as we head for the bottom of the third here on viewer supported local television hometown cable. We move to the bottom half of the third. It's Ethan Guerin at the plate. 7-3 Ticonderoga on this April 23rd. Off the glove and misplayed it short. So it looked like it was too hot to handle for the pitcher Gallo, and then the shortstop Benedict trying to rush his pickup. Came up without the ball. So Guerin reaches, and cleanup man and pitcher now is Landon Coulomb. He started at center field and became the pitcher in the second inning. Takes a high one. That was a strike. Noah Gagnon on deck with Angel Claudio in the hole. Hit back to the pitcher. This time he'll handle it. Go to first is second. Excuse me. He went to second. Is wide. Throw was wide. He threw it to where the shortstop was when he released the ball instead of where the shortstop was going. So Benedict was on his way to second base, and the ball went to where he was at the time of release. So it's a break there for the Cougars. It is first and second with nobody out, and Noah Gagnon at the plate. And throw to second, and he's back. So with two on and nobody out, the potential tying run is on deck here for Northeastern. With, as I said, nobody out. Foul tip, just got a piece of it. Kind of a checking kind of swing. Bounced up and hit him. Foul ball. One-two pitch. Foul territory. Runner Guerin did not take any chances on that, so he just faked going to third and stayed put at second. So a nice play there by Petraku, or whoever he may be. I'm going to apologize for a name I'm not familiar with and not sure of the spelling of it. Here's Angel Claudio. Strike one. The sun is peeking out now. Well, that's good. Foul. 0-2 the count. One out. First and second. A little high. Jack Bolson on deck as strike three. First base is occupied. So there'll be no drop third strike advance with less than 2 outs. And first base occupied. So 2 down. And second baseman Jack Bolson steps in as Supernaw moves on deck.
Come on, Kevin. Good job here.
Strike two.
Shorten up, put it in play.
High. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. First and second occupied. Fouled. Strike 3 called. Drop third strike. He could have gone, but could have gone. Ball was on the inside part of the plate. Apparently, he thought it was inside, and he was a little surprised on the strike 3 count when the ball was dropped. The part that he could kick in and run to first didn't occur to him. So we're going to go to the 4th inning now. It remains 7-3 Ticonderoga. Okay, Bryce Gatraku is up, leading off the 4th inning. Team up 7-3. It's fouled into the stands and just beyond the grasp. 0-2 the count. Just got a piece of it. Not sure. I think I've got a game in Ellenberg tomorrow scheduled. But the weather forecast that probably won't happen. As we said, it's a brief season, so they need to get caught up on some of these games that haven't been played. Well hit ball. Foul ball. Left fielder Supernal giving chase. On the ground, up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. A leadoff single for Gatraku. Now here's shortstop Terrence Benedict. Ball 2. Ball 3 gets away in the dirt. Three 0 the count. First base is now open. Strike. Ball 4. It'll be first and second with nobody out. Here in the top of the 4th. Connell Tierney shows bunt. Sacrifice bunt. Connell Tierney with a successful sacrifice bunt advances both runners. With 1 out, 2 men in scoring position, and Carson Reeves, the left fielder, will step in. 7-3 Ticonderoga leading. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Ball 4. That's going to load him up. Now we got Stephen Barnaby up for the first time. Strike one. He's hitting for Tony Martucci. And so Barnaby becomes the DH, and Dylan Schwogel becomes the right fielder. So Carter Diedrich is out, replaced by Schwogel. So Barnaby is pinch hitting for Martucci, but actually batting as a DH for Schwogel. Strike three. Two down, big strikeout right there. Now catcher Jack Grinnell with a chance to expand on that Ticonderoga 7-3 lead. Bases loaded. Runners will be going on contact. And it's going to be right down the third base line. Nice dive by Guerin. 2 runs will score. And it's going to be a double for Grinnell, teeing off on the first pitch to make it now 9-3 Ticonderoga. And Russ Gallo, the pitcher, steps in with 2 ducks on the pond. Foul tipped. Claudio took that foul ball in the hand, I think. Claudio stays in. Here's the pitch.
Let's get one, come on.
Strike 2, foul tipped. Well, I think it's evened at 2-2. Team leading 9-2 already. Grinnell would like to help his cause. That's ball 3. Full count. Robards Green on deck. Be out of play, I think, or not. No, it's in play. Stayed in play, and Guerin made the catch. So 2 runs for the Sentinels. They expand their lead to 9-3 after 3.5 or halfway through this one, with the Sentinels leading the Cougars here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. The left fielder Aiden Supernal at the plate. Takes a strike to start the bottom of the 4th. Team down 7, make that 9-3. So 2 pitches hit to right field, right down the line. This will be at least 2. And he'll be held up at second with a big deficit. Not taking any chances. Right down the line, nice leadoff double for Aiden Supernal. And now right fielder Chase Ross is the batter.
Back.
In the dirt. I think it's 3-1. Top of the order on deck. 2. In tight. Ball 4. So Ross draws the walk. Be first and second. Nobody out. To the top of the order, and Ryan Claudio, center fielder, starting pitcher. Strike 1. Gallo checks his runners. Bunted in the air. Throw's going to go out of play. 2 bases. The throw came off the rubber, so it's just a, even though it came from the pitcher, you get the base you're going to and 1 more. So you get 2 bases. So a little bunt attempt by Claudio ends up with a run for the Cougars as Gallo made the play and then looked like it was a throwing error to first base. So that makes it 9-4 and Caleb Labarge at the plate. Super now scored and Ross moved to third base. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Go, come on. Short.
2-2 now. Foul ball. Ball 3. In play on third base side. He's going to get the run in. Throw to first will be just barely in time. So we'll give Labarge an RBI. Got the run in. So 9-5. Base is empty now, and Ethan Garand will step in. It gets away in left field. The gray skies, we can't always pick up where the ball is. 2 bases for Garand. Cleanup man Landon Coulombe at the plate. Chops it hard to the second baseman over the first, so Labarge Green firing over to Petraku. And Cougars pick up a couple of runs to make it 9-5. Ticonderoga leading after 4 full here on viewer supported local television, hometown cable. Okay, we got some defensive changes here for the Cougars. Who we got here? Nick Roberge Green leading off for Ticonderoga. Angel Claudio is now pitching. So Ethan Garand moved behind the plate. And then Caleb Labarge moved to third to replace Garand. And then Brian Claudio moved to shortstop. And then Landon Coulombe went back to center field. So, a whole bunch of moves for the Cougars. We're in the top of the 5th. It is 9-5, Ticonderoga. Like 3. Or, yes, 3. 2, 3, 3. Okay. Just slow to leave there. So Roberge Green is out, and now Duchesne, the third baseman, steps in to clean up hitter. Whoa. Up the middle, base hit. Almost knocked the shoes off Claudio. Oh, base hit for Duchesne. Now Gatraku is up, first baseman. Gets away in the dirt. We'll have a man at second with nobody out. And a pitch in the dirt. Benedict on deck with Tierney to follow. tried to duck under that one, but didn't work. Not sure what the question was here by Ticonderoga coach. Not sure if thought Claudio was not keeping contact with the rubber. Ball 4. The first and third with nobody out. Now shortstop Terrence Benedict. 1 out. First and third. Went for the steal very early, a type of steal that could easily have put Claudio in a balk situation where he could have forgot about the batter, and after starting his pitching move, wind up, he could have easily balked, and that would have got the runner in at third automatically. Strike. Nobody out, 1 and 2 the count, 2 men in scoring position. 2 and 2. Actually, that was strike 3, so that's 2 down, I guess. So, Connell Tierney, the batter. Claudio trying to pitch out of the jam. Two. Cougars hoping to keep it at 9-5. It's hit sharply to short, under, and into left field. That's going to score 2. And all of a sudden it's 11-5. As Tierney comes through with 2 ribbies. Here's Carson Reeves. Puts the first one in play, and it goes through the wickets into left field. As here's the third baseman now. Garand. No, Garand's catching. No, Garand's not catching anymore. Who we got here? Garand back at third. Garand's back at third. Maybe Labarge is catching now. Well, maybe Garand never left third, and Labarge went to. I thought I looked at everybody when they were warming up and came up with that defensive alignment, but maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. That looks like Labarge behind the plate. And both runners will advance. 3-1 to count. 2 outs. Ball 4. Loads the bases. Schwogel is running for Tierney. I'm a little bit confused. That's a wild pitch. Actually, Schwogel was running for Barnaby. Well, Schwogel, I guess Barnaby was the batter there, and I guess I fell behind the batter without announcing Barnaby was batting. The runner scores on that one. Grinnell is the batter now. And other two runners advance, so it's second and third. So this is the 8th batter of the inning. It'll be foul. High fly ball, center field. Coulomb coming in. And he had the best view in the house. The ball is caught by Claudio, the shortstop. So we'll figure out how many runs they got and head for the bottom of the 5th. Not sure if it's 11 or 12 now for Ti as we head for the bottom half of the 5th. New pitcher. This is Gagno at the plate. 25 is pitching, so that is Benedict. And Tierney is now in shortstop. He came in from center field. And Gallo was moved to center field. Puts it in play. Booted at third. The throw will come, and Gagno had to be careful there. He was turned in foul territory, but he was turned toward second base, so gotta be careful. It doesn't look like he made a move to second, because he can overrun first, but he can't overrun first if he's gonna put some kind of move on to second base. And he becomes in play. Here's Angel Claudio. So our best guess is 12-5 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Tried to stay in play to make the diving catch, but missed it by that much. So a good effort there by the guy whose name I can't pronounce. That was strike 3, and now it brings up Jack Bolson.
Hey, be confident here. Come on. Let's go.
Well, I was looking at the ball and looking at the first baseman on that one, just to make sure I wasn't run into. Just missed on that one. Trying to protect the plate. Strike 2.
Here we go, Savin. Come on, kid.
Well, Bolson checked his swing on that one to make it 3-2. Ball 4. So it'll be first and second. And now Aiden Supernal, the batter. Strike 1. Strike 3 looking. 2 down. And now we got Mike Pennington up for the first time. Batting for Ross, I guess. Swing and a miss. Count even at 2-2. 2 outs, 2 on. And the bottom of the 5th. Strike 3. Well, nothing across for the Cougars. It remains 12-5 Ticonderoga. We're heading for the 6th inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Russell Gallo at the plate, leading off the 6th inning. That's fouled back, out of play. Looks like somebody's getting ready to leave. Sharply to short. Called safe on a bang play. Picked him up and laid him down and beat the throw from shortstop Claudio. Claudio, I think, thought he had more time. He instead of coming toward the ball, he waited for the ball to get to him, and I think it made the difference in that. So now Angel Claudio delivers with a man on base. The batter is Nick Robarge Green. This game almost 2 hours old, approaching 6:30. Not sure who's catching right now for the Cougars. Dirt. I'm gonna miss. Strike 3. Let's see. It gets up. Whoop. Looking up who it is. I think it's sacrifice fly for Michael Duchesne. I'll make it 13-5 as Gallo scores. 2 down. And I believe it's Pennington now in right field for the Cougars. And Bryce Gatraku. Ball 1. In play, foul. That was in play. 3-2. Ball 4 just missing. And it gets us to Terrence Benedict. Gets off the glove. And Niemer, as they call him, goes to second base. Top half of the 6th inning. Check swing, foul. Fouled at the plate. Foul ball. Coach showing him how it's done. Full count now. And the payoff. Just noticed that Cisco is now playing first base. I can't pick up who the catcher is because the strap on his chest protector covers his number. Strike three. So a run. And we're going to go to the bottom of the sixth. 13-5 Ticonderoga here on Viewer Supported Hometown Cable. Okay, Brian Claudio is leading off. And the on-deck man, Caleb Labarge, is still the catcher that came in there in the fifth inning, I think it was. So it was Labarge. Just wasn't sure because I couldn't see the number for sure. And of course, that strap is quite easy to cover up the number 1, which is his number. So everything was working against me here. Bottom of the sixth, Ticonderoga leading it 13-5 by my best guess. I think it's a 2-2 count. Strike three looking, so Claudio goes down looking, and he'll bring up the catcher Labarge. Ball three. Garand on deck. Cool to follow if we get that far. Strike two. So we'll have a payoff. Strike three. So we'll have to go in 3-0. The pitcher Benedict battles back to strike him out. And Ethan Guerin will step in and Coulomb will step on deck. But actually it's Sam Bolson, number 8. Up there, Sam Bolson, number 8, in for Guerin. Soft liner and a nice pickup by Niemer. And we're going to go to the 7th inning. Cougars go down in order 1-2-3 in the 6th. Angel Claudio has now moved to left field, and our pitcher is Sam Bolson. The leadoff hitter is Connell Tierney. We're in the 7th. It is, by my best guess, 13-5. Certainly at least 12-5, if not 13. Starting to get a few more sprinkles here, so hoping to get the game in. Batters could cooperate by making outs. 1-2 the count. Reminder, you're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Hit the third, knocked down, but throw will not be in time. Supernal is now playing third base. Let's see, Carson Reeves. Man on, nobody out. Here in the 7th. Team up by 8 runs, or at least 7 by at least 7. Keeping Labarge busy behind the plate. That is hit to right field, a base hit. Ti taking them one at a time. Now Dylan Schlogel will step in for the first time. He came in and ran for Barnaby.
Huh? Yes, you are. I'll get it, Maggie.
2.
It was warm when I came here. Well, not real warm. Put the feet in first. It's easy.
Strike 3 looking. That's 1 down. Top of the order now, Jack Grinnell. Must have been inside, ball 1. 1-1. Gallo on deck. So that'll make it 1-2. Look out. Strike 3, 2 down. And now Russell Gallo, the batter. Wilson winds, delivers, and fouled off. Heads up again. Strike 2 called. It's going to be in the gap in left center field. It's going to score 2. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Gallo. And that'll make it, I believe, 15-5 now in favor of the Sentinels. And now here's Nick Robarge Green. Ball 1. High towering pop-up. Taken by Claudio to end the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th now. I believe it is 15-5 Ticonderoga. Number 4. Who's number 4? Coulomb. Landon Coulomb is going to lead off in the 7th, bottom half. And we checked with Coach Miller and assistant coach Miller. He said that this is the 3rd time the Cougars have been outside. So they've had maybe 2 practices outdoors. The rest of the time is in the gym. Well, it's tough when you haven't been outside, able to get outside and play in real game conditions. As we said, Ticonderoga, Crown Point, they always get a little jump about getting outside, plus they'll play teams in Warren County and even down to Albany area because they're that much closer to that area. So they play teams to the south of them, so that gets them even more outside exposure. Here's the payoff. Yanked back. ball 4. Coulomb will get the base on balls. And now Gabe Sisko steps in as it starts to rain a little harder. Sprinkles are coming a little more steady. Hit him. Well, first and second. Angel Claudio infield fly roll. First and second occupied, less than 2 outs. Routine pop up. Here's Jack Bolson. Hits it up the middle. They're going to go second and drop it. So nobody out on that one. The base is loaded. Yeah, brings up Aiden Super now. Two. Pennington on deck. Line drive, caught. Well hit ball. That was caught. The shortstop. I think I saw number 7 on the shortstop, so that'd be Tierney. Everybody's moving around here. Pennington at the plate for the Cougars, strike 2. Cougars down to the last out as the rain's starting to get a little more steady. That's going to be dropping in. 2 runs will score. I get 15-7. Oh, 2 RBI single for Pennington. And gets us to Brian Claudio, top of the order for the Cougars. JV game has just ended. So that's going to drop in. Claudio will be in at second, and that'll be second and third. Another run scores.
Hey, let's go, one. Come on, one.
15-8 by my count. Here's Caleb Labarge. Two.
Put it in play there, one.
Dead ball hit him. That's going to load the bases. It's a little painful. So I'll give Sam Bolson another trip to the plate. Strike 1. He got his own private churn section right here. Oh, and 2 the count. Out of play. And yes, the rally caps are out here. Cougar fans have their rally caps on. Strike 3. So, I'm guessing 15-8 final. Ticonderoga defeats Northeastern Clinton. That's the way it was. CVAC Varsity Baseball. April 23rd, 2019. You're watching viewer supported local television, hometown cable. And once again, our thanks to Jeff Norton for renewing his viewer support of hometown cable TV. We think is worthy of your support. Thanks for watching. And look at that. There's John Courier.